here on Cairo. We're going to go down right now to Bob Branham.
Bob?
Hey, Mickey, we're with Commander Jim Britt from the United States Navy. Commander, what's going on behind us? I see a banner for the USS Missouri.
Bob, you've got marching units from all 12 Navy ships that are here for SeaFair going on the parade route right behind us now.
This is an honorable and long-standing tradition for the Navy to show up at SeaFair.
Navy's been here every one of the 42 years SeaFair's been in existence.
How many sailors are there in town for this year?
We have 12 ships and about 5,000 sailors in town, along with one Coast Guard vessel. They're having a great time.
So when we see the men in white walk along the streets of Seattle, we'll give them a little extra salute, huh?
Stop and say hello. They'd be glad to see you.
Thanks, Commander. Welcome to Seattle.
Thank you, Bob.
By the way, of those 6,000 sailors who are in the area for SeaFair, about 700 will be in tonight's SeaFair Torchlight Parade.
And they're getting a warm welcome here.
Here come the sailors. Once again, the crowd, pom-poms given out, and they're holding up little bumper stickers that say thank you on them as the Western Washington welcomes the troops home as part of this year's Torchlight Parade.
And a lot of those cheering near us are military families.
By the way, about 10,000 Navy men and women from our Puget Sound area went over to serve in Operation Desert Storm, so it's a fitting tribute that we have such a large contingent from the Navy. As we pointed out earlier, there is a contingent of anti-war protesters here. They're just down the street from where we are, and every time a major military unit goes by, about 35 more police officers go by and surround them just to make sure nothing gets out of hand. So they're making their point known, and we're keeping things moving nice and smoothly, and that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Boy, maybe I got a wrong figure. You know, looking down the street, it's very much reminiscent of the corridors in New York. We got the big buildings, and they had all the welcome home parades. We just don't have the ticker tape because we're too environmentally conscious here.
And look at the sailors now waving their flags.
They got the pom-poms.
Yeah.
Hey, Bobby, go out and say hi to somebody.
California! California! Indiana, Tennessee, well, if you can make out any of that, Herb.
I think I heard California.
Well, you can hear better than I can.
Tell everybody it rains up here. It rains up here.
Down here.
I don't know if you can make out the cheer from the crowd, but they're chanting USA, USA, holding up signs to say thank you.
You notice the sailors seem to be having a little bit more fun than all the other military troops that went by? Really a cheerful group of guys.
Well, this has got to be more fun than swabbing the deck, right?
Absolutely. Some of them started out looking pretty straight-laced, but it didn't take long before there were a lot of smiles and cheers and waving flags. Some of them are even breaking rank and hugging some of the young ladies in the crowd.
Well, one came over and hugged Alexandra Quaid, Miss SeaFair for last year. Somebody got a big hug. She's right in front of us here. These guys are having a great time.
And the crowd is having as much fun as they are.
And they even brought their own float along with them. This is a model of the USS California. still part of the Navy contingent and possibly the most favorite part of the SeaFair parade and the SeaFair tradition is the U.S. Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron, better known as the Blue Angels, their 19th year. I know they're my
favorites.
Hey, Bobby, go ahead, talk to a pilot.
All right, we'll see if we can get one of these.
The pilots are in blue, Bob.
I'll try to remember. Hi there, what's your name?
Pat Rainey.
And you're one of the pilots, one of the engine pilots? Give the folks a little idea of what they're going to expect to see on Sunday.
Hopefully it'll be a high show, lasts about 45 minutes, and it'll be wonderful.
Now, we have seen some of you guys in your practice runs. It's quite a show.
It's basically what you're seeing on practice runs, the same thing you'll see on Sunday. The high show lasts about 45 minutes. Diamond solos, and we all get together for Delta acrobatics in the end.
Should be a great show. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Bob. See, I told him the pilots from the blue because last year he ran out to one in the black, and the guy said, "I'm the one who changes the oil." You know, what do I?
Bob was going to make that mistake twice.
Well, you know, they've been practicing overhead last day or so. They did it again today. The bridge was closed for a while, and boy, it is a sight to see.
Now there you see them in formation.
Sometimes just inches apart. Well, we got him up in the air on videotape live coming down the street. We got one. This is an A4 jet, a Skyhawk, which was flown by the Blue Angels in their air shows before 1987. Now they fly, of course, the FA-18 Hornets, which you're going to see in the air show as they practice tomorrow and then the real show on Sunday.
The maximum speed of the Skyhawk
was
675 miles per hour.
That's pretty fast to me. Especially when you do those loop-de-loops.
No kidding. Ask Susan Hutchison.
Yeah, she was up at the FA-18s the other day. Haven't heard yet how well she held up.
Well, she said she'd do it again.
Oh, okay. And the Museum of Flight made that appearance possible, and Becker Trucking, we'd like to thank them for doing that. Oh, that is a big airplane up close, isn't it?